Good morning, dear children. I hope you are fine. Let us start the class today. Today we are going to continue from the last class. Okay, in the last class we have learned about keys on a keyboard. Okay, so we have learned what is a keyboard. So the keyboard is used to type numbers, alphabets and symbols. Okay, and we can type messages, we can calculate with the help of a keyboard on a computer. We have also learned about the small buttons that are known as keys. Okay, and how many keys have you calculated? I told you to calculate, to count the number of keys on a keyboard. So the total number of keys on a keyboard are 104. Alright. Then we have learned about three types of keys. They are alphabet keys, numeric keys and cursor control keys. Alright. So let us study the remaining the keys of a keyboard. The main objective for today's class are keys on a keyboard. So there are so many keys on a keyboard. We are going to learn what are their functions, how they work and what is their name. Alright. So there is one key that is known as caps lock key. This key you can see on the left hand side of the keyboard. Alright. And the word caps lock is written on the button. C-A-P-S-L-O-C-K. Caps lock. Alright. So what is caps lock? Let us find it out. Pressing the caps lock key allows you to type in capital letters. Pressing the caps lock key once again allows you to type in lowercase letters. Okay, so when we write in a copy, sometimes we write using capital letters and sometimes small letters. So when we are typing on a computer, we can change that using this key. Okay, so how will you identify this key? The word caps lock is written on the button. So if you want to change it, you have to press caps lock, and on the right hand side at the top of the keyboard a green light will be turned on. Okay, so you can write in capital letters, and if you want to come back to small letters, then you press the caps lock key again, the green light will go away. Alright, so this is the function of caps lock. The next is shift key. Shift key is used with the other keys for different purposes. Okay, pressing and holding the shift key along with a letter key will type that letter in capital letters even when caps lock is turned off. So shift key is also another key to write in capital letters. So how you are going to do that? First, to identify the key, we are going to the word shift is written on top of the button. Okay, so if you are not using the caps lock key for capital letters, but you can also use an alternative way. That is, you can press, suppose you want to write A in capital letters, then you press shift and A together. Okay, not one after another, together. The keys shift and A together, and A will come in capital letter. Okay. So the caps lock is not working or you don't want to use it, you can use the shift key. And how will you identify? The word shift key is written on the button. There are two shift key on the keyboard. One is in the left hand side and one is in the right hand side. Okay. The next is symbol key. Okay, so symbol key, where will you find it? There are some special characters. You can see at the top bar along with the numbers from 1 to 0. Okay, from the number 1 to 0 you can see on the left hand side top. Along with the numbers there are some symbols there. So let us find out what is the meaning of symbol keys and what they do. Symbol keys have special signs and symbols on them. It has some symbols on them. These are present to the right of the letter keys, such as slash, semicolon, smaller or greater sign, okay, etc. So many symbols are there. You can find out yourself looking at the keyboard. You can find symbols of @ you can find bracket, okay, smaller or greater sign. The special characters are also placed over the numbers on the number keys such as exclamatory right, hashtags, dollar sign, percentage, star, etc. Okay, so these are the special symbol keys. We can use this symbol keys by pressing the shift key along with the number key. So when you can see this line at the left hand side top, the numbers are there, along with the numbers some symbols are there. So how will you use the numbers? You can simply use the number by pressing the button, but if you want to use the symbol, you have to use the shift key. Shift key, and whatever particular symbol you want to use, you have to press both the shift key and the symbol key together. Okay, so shift key also comes in not only writing for capital letter, also for using the symbols. Okay, in the picture you can see the shift the symbols in the number line. All right, next is space bar. Space means what? Space means place between any two keys or any two letters or alphabets. Okay, so it is the long horizontal key of a keyboard. When the space key is pressed, it types one space to the right. So the space bar key is at the bottom. You can see the longest key in the keyboard. Okay, so the longest key on the keyboard is the space bar key. So when you are writing sentences or when you are writing something in your copy, between the two words you put some gap, isn't it? So to keep the gap, we press the space bar key. Suppose you are writing a sentence, okay, once upon a time. So between the word once and upon, there is some gap. So how to put the gap there? When you are typing, you just press the space bar once, a gap will come. That comes in handy. Okay, so that is known as space bar key. The next is backspace key. Backspace key is used to delete the characters of letters to the left of the cursor. So the backspace key is at the middle part. A arrow sign is given pointing towards the left. Okay, and sometimes the word backspace is written and sometimes only the arrow sign is given. Okay, so if you are typing something, you want to delete it, so you can click the backspace key. Suppose you are writing the name of someone, and in when you are typing, there is a spelling mistake. Okay, the name of the last letter you have written wrongly, so you can just press once, the letter will or the alphabet will be deleted. Pressing twice, two letters or alphabet will be deleted. So this is known as backspace key. Okay, so backspace key is used to delete in the left hand side. Okay, next is delete key. The word delete can be found on the button. Delete key erases anything typed on the right hand side of the cursor. So if you are writing in the typing something, and if you press the delete button, it deletes or it erases on the right hand side. Backspace key helps in deleting or erasing in the left hand side, and delete key helps in erasing in the right hand side. Okay, so both backspace key and delete keys help us in erasing anything we want on the computer. The next key is the escape key. Okay, in the right hand side in the picture you can see the word ESC. Alright, the word ESC is there. It is short form for escape key. The escape key is used to close a menu or a dialog box. For example, if you have clicked the notepad button by mistake, just press the escape key and the notepad window will disappear. It is present in the upper left corner of the keyboard. Okay, so suppose you are typing something and suddenly you have pressed something and a menu or whatever pops up on a computer. So how to remove that? You are in the middle of something, so you just press the escape key and it will automatically be removed from the monitor screen. Okay, so this is what it helps us to remove something automatically from the monitor screen. Alright, so sometimes when we are doing, so many functions are there on a keyboard, we are typing something, we are doing something, so sometimes by mistake it might happen. So to make it disappear, we can press the escape key. Alright, and the short form for escape key is ESC. The word ESC is written on the button. This is how you recognize a escape key. The next is tab key. Okay, this key is present on the left side of the keyboard. It moves the cursor to the right by multiple spaces. Okay, so we have got the backspace bar. Okay, so that gives us to give the pressing once time, it gives us a gap. Again you press one more time, it will give a small distance of a gap between two words or letters. But in the tab key, you can find the arrows are pointing in the right hand side as well as in the left hand side. So to produce bigger gaps, we can press the tab key, okay, and it will take long distances of gaps between words or numbers. So this is a tab key you can find on the left hand side, okay, and it moves the cursor to the right by multiple spaces, that means by multiple gaps. Alright, so these are the keys that are useful and will come in handy when we are using a keyboard on a computer. Each of the keys have got their own function and own way of working. Alright, and each of the functions are entitled to do the work they have been organized and built up. Alright, so these are the keys that we got in a keyboard. For the new words we got today are caps lock key, shift key, symbol key, special key, space bar key, backspace key, delete key, escape key and tab key. So these are the new words for today. Alright, so I'll be sending you the notes and homework for today. You can go through them. Alright, with this I conclude my video. Thank you and have a nice day.